I am a ceramic artist, and I work with students every semester, and I thought, how can we work on something together that will bring the community together, and then live on as a legacy after those individual students that started it and made it are gone, but be something that generations to come can look at and appreciate.
Professor Baldizar approached me with the idea of creating a ceramic mural about a year ago, and we pretty much dived right in and started working on the different visuals and what we wanted to represent and the meaning behind it and how we were going to get the community involved. We started planning, doing sketches. I'm a graphic designer, so we did a lot of computer-generated mock-ups, which was pretty helpful when trying to visualize it, and we ended up settling on the torch. Because that was a great way to represent the light at Lasell that is still here, despite the challenging times and COVID, despite those struggles, Lasell still has plenty of positive energy all around it, and we think that the torch really encapsulates that. And it's like the school logo, so that helped too.
So many people came together to help. We hosted carving nights, carving stations across campus, in socially distanced ways. When we started it before COVID, and then when COVID hit, we packaged them in plastic with tools, and then students could take them, carve them on their own, and then deposit them back at a local place where we picked them up. And there's this core team of students who have been working on this, and we meet weekly in this space to do every stage of the process, and we have our masks on and we sanitize, and the project really lends itself to doing things safely, but then coming together and putting it together and making this beautiful masterpiece.
COVID definitely had a huge impact on this project because initially the idea was that all of the members of our community would get to leave their mark by physically carving their design into one of the tiles. But because of the restrictions with COVID, we kind of had to switch gears. So we decided to create an online submission form where people could draw or type even what they wanted on their tile, send it to us, and then we had a team of dedicated tile carvers that would make their vision a reality. So I'm really grateful to everyone that submitted a design online. We had, people from Lasell Village submit designs. We had alumni, faculty members, staff members, students. We're really proud of the representation. I would say that the biggest hurdle was making sure that people knew about the mural and knew how to be a part of it. So we were lucky enough to have Michael Wu as our PR coordinator, and he really helped us reach out to everyone that's a part of the Lasell community. Like I said before, whether it was alumni, current undergraduate students that are here on campus, or reaching out to Lasell Village. We even got students from the barn to carve some tiles. So that was the biggest challenge, was how can we figure out how to get everyone in the Lasell community to participate and to leave their mark. And I think we were successful in doing that.
It was so important for people to contribute to the mural. Without their contributions, it would have lacked value and community stake in the community art project. If it was just our creative team designing the tiles, there would have been no story or no meaning behind each of the tiles. Community contribution emphasizes that piece of being together. In a time where we're so physically distant, we're on Zoom constantly, we're probably fatigued by the work overload. This community art project allows people that outlet to be creative and to recognize the light that they still have.
Being a part of the UBELONG mural project is very inspirational. I'm very excited to be part of this community where everyone comes together to create something that will hopefully stand for many years to come.
Art and ceramics has been a huge part of my life here at Lasell, and since I'm graduating this May, I'm just really excited to get the opportunity to leave my mark on Lasell and have my name somewhere.
For me, being part of the mural means being able to leave a lasting impression at Lasell through the form of creativity.
I think it's just really cool how something so individualistic as creating a tile based on something in your life that brings you joy. I think it's just really inspiring to see how that has evolved into a really community-oriented art piece that just really showcases how much joy it is within the Lasell community.
I really enjoyed getting to work with all of these amazing people that I've met, and I think it's really cool that we've all just really created like a little family and worked as a team to leave our marks.
Being part of the project means that I'm able to give back to Lasell. I really just want to be able to thank them for everything that they've done for me. I've been able to do so much because I came to Lasell.
Once the UBELONG mural is unveiled, I hope that the community sees themselves in it and sees it as a reflection of the positivity and the hope that is so prevalent here at Lasell and is so needed.
Once this project is done, it's up outside Valentine Dining Hall, that the community will stop and actually look at each of the tiles. I think there's something to be said about community art. Whenever I see it popped up, it's so amazing to understand the stories.
People have used art to express their fears, their worries, and their joy and their dreams.
But together, we've been able to accomplish this, and I just can't wait for everyone to see it. I also want to, give a shout out to all of our amazing team members who have spent so much time in the studio carving and glazing and really making this happen.